With so much uncertainty surrounding the NBA tonight on whether guys will play, not play, whether teams will rest their starters in preparation for the playoffs or not, we're going to shift our focus over to the MLB. I've been having some pretty good success with some of these MLB pitcher strikeout combo props, and that's exactly what we'll be talking about in today's video. My name's CJ Curry. Thank you so much for everybody who joins me each and every day. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button now. It's totally free for you to do. There's really no reason why you shouldn't. Share this video with a friend, and let's slap the like button at least 50 times in today's video. I appreciate all the love and support. And if you want to win a free month of Dub Club, well, that's real simple. All you got to do is be a subscriber, hit the like button, and comment your favorite player prop of the day. This could be an NBA, MLB player prop, or some other sport that I've never even heard of. As long as you comment a winning player prop down in the comment section below, I'll pick somebody at random to win a free month of Dub Club, where you can get all of my picks, plays, and parlays sent to you via Discord each and every day. So let's pick somebody from yesterday's video. There wasn't a ton of comments, but we did get one, and we'll let this one slide due to the limited options in yesterday's comment section. But it's Zombie Stew who commented Derek White for more than 9.5 points. It's a Green Goblin play. In case you're not familiar, he's talking about PrizePicks, where they offer softer, easier to hit lines called Green Goblins. And so yes, Derek White ended up going for 14 points yesterday, as that game did go into overtime. So congratulations to Zombie Stew. Now listen, all you got to do now, Zombie, you got to go down to the Discord link in the description of today's video. Once you join Discord, shoot me a DM. I'll send you a special Dub Club link that'll get you set up for a free month of Dub Club access, where you're going to get NBA picks, MLB picks, and other sports sent to you daily by myself and other trusted members of our community. Appreciate you joining the Dub Club. Let's start winning more together. All right, now that that's out of the way, second order of business, let's get down to some MLB player prop picks. And as I mentioned, we're going to be looking at PrizePicks. PrizePicks, one of the few sites that I know of that offers these pitching strikeout combos. And so let's start digging into some of these. Starting with this first one here, I'm looking at Max Meyer and Taylor McGill. There's a combination of these two guys set at 11.5. Now I'm looking at these player-pitcher strikeout combos on PrizePicks, and then I'm comparing them to what is known to be the sharpest MLB player prop projection model out there, which is known as the Bat X by Derek Carty. And so at 11.5 combined strikeouts, when we compare this to the Bat X over on EV Analytics, you'll see that the combination of these two guys are expected to go under. We'll start with Meyer's projection. Max Meyer is projected for about 4.93 strikeouts today, which puts him right around 5, right? And then you look at McGill. McGill's projected for about 5.9. So you kind of combine the two. That's about 10.9 combined strikeouts. So 10.9 versus a line of 11.5, I would be leaning toward the under or less in this case. Now this game starts at 1:10 p.m. Eastern time, so you got a couple of hours where you could still take advantage of this pick if you're liking it. All right, let's move on to the second pick. It's going to be a combination of Nick Martinez and Justin Verlander. They're sitting out here at 9 flat pitching strikeouts. Now, I'm liking the over based on what I saw over on the bat, thanks to Derek Carty and the EV Analytics team over there. But these two guys are looking like an overplay for me. Now, it could tie, it could push at exactly 9, and that wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. That would just mean that like your 5 pick goes down to a 4 pick, or your 4 pick might revert down to a 3 pick. You still have a chance to win some money, but maybe just not quite as much if they tie or push at exactly 9. But let's take a look at the projections over on the bat for Nick Martinez and Justin Verlander. Starting with Martinez, he's sitting out here at a projection of 4.27 strikeouts. Let's just call it 4.3 for an easier number. And then we're also going to look at Justin Verlander, who's sitting out here at 5.8. So when you combine the two, that's going to be more than 9 strikeouts combined. So about 10.3 strikeouts when you combine the two lines, or 10.1, I believe. So I'm liking the value that I'm seeing here between these two guys. Verlander didn't have a great start in his last game. Hopefully today's a little bit better against the Cincinnati Reds. But yes, this would be an option for you to lean over on. Which brings us to our third combo. It's going to be Yusei Kikuchi and Ryan Pepio. Yeah, his name is Kikuchi, y'all. No, I'm not being weird. But anyway, the projected line for these guys is 12.5 over on PrizePicks. Now, this one had a pretty big gap or differential when you go and take a look at the bat projections for Kikuchi and Pepio. So let's start with Kikuchi. 5.74 projected strikeouts for Kikuchi. And then we look at Pepio, he is projected for about 5.9. So when you combine those two, that's about 11.6 versus a line of 12.5 on their combined strikeout total. So that is why I would be leaning toward the under, riding with the bats projections on these two guys. Now the last one, the fourth and final pick of the video, is going to be Joe Ryan and Seth Lugo. We got Minnesota and Kansas City facing off, these two pitchers going head to head today. 10 seems like a little bit of an easy or soft number when you compare it to the projections found over on the bat. Now the projections aren't going to get them all right all the time, but nobody gets them all right all the time, whether you're going with your gut projections or some other system or methodology. Nothing's 100%, but I will say that these projections are looking pretty good for these two fellers. So let's go take a look at Joe Ryan and Seth Lugo back over on EV Analytics. We'll start with Joe Ryan. His projected strikeouts today, about 5.7. Going up against the Kansas City Royals, 5.7. And then taking a look at Seth Lugo, he's got a pretty healthy projection himself of 5.66 strikeouts. So let's just round that up and call it 5.7. So you're looking at about 11.4 combined Ks for these two starting pitchers today, which again is enough of a gap or an advantage for me to lean toward the over. And this is another one of those props where it's set at exactly 10, where it could tie or potentially push. But again, that is not the worst thing in the world on PrizePicks. That just means that your payout won't be quite as big. A 6 pick at 25x would go down to a 5 pick and maybe pay you 10x instead. But still, I would be pretty happy winning 10 times my money. So those are your 4 picks. Like I said, the NBA is just very volatile right now. There's a lot of teams that are sitting players. There's a lot of teams that are still trying to tank and finish as bad as possible so that they can get one of the top draft picks in next year's NBA draft. And hey, it's really wild times. There's only 3 regular season games left for the NBA. So just be careful as you take some bets tonight in the National Basketball Association. I would recommend maybe finding your best NBA picks, maybe mix it in with some of these MLB picks, and hopefully you cash out and we see you in the winner's circle. Good luck on all your picks, plays, and parlays. If you're a Dub Club Discord member, you know I'll see you guys on the inside. I'll be blessing you with some more slips today.